My name is Brianna, certified pharmacy technician here, and today we are going to go over what is on the exam to become certified as a pharmacy technician. I highly suggest getting the PTCE pocketbook. It looks like this. So it is the Pocket Prep. You click on it, you download it in the App Store. So I have the premium from way back when, 2018, when I actually bought the Pocket Prep. It's a one-time fee. You don't have to pay like monthly or anything. So I have premium. I do not recall how much it was or if the price had changed, but this helped me so much. So you have the question of the day. As you can see, October 22nd. And you click on it, it'll give you questions of the day. Tall man lettering is used as a safety strategy when two drug names look similar at first glance. Which option uses tall man lettering correctly for hydralazine and hydroxyzine? In this case, you don't need to know what the med is for. It's just how you differentiate between what drug is what. So I'm just gonna click an answer. It may or may not be right, but I just want y'all to know how it goes. So you click on it, you choose your answer, and whether you get it wrong or right, it'll show you the explanation as to why it is wrong and why it is correct. So it goes into depth about the correct answer, and it is very, very helpful. So I feel like you definitely get your money's worth. It also lists the reference, the Mosby's Pharmacy Technician Exam Review 4th edition. And also this app is up to date. This is a 2025 version. So again, I bought this book back in 2018 in the App Store, and it still updates it every single year. You can do a quick 10-question quiz. You can do a timed quiz, a level up quiz, missed questions quiz, meaning it's going to go through the questions that you've missed, and it's going to regenerate those questions. That way you can get the answers correct the next go round. You can also choose how many questions you would like, 5, 10, 11, 12, or you can do fewer questions. You can do the weakest subject quiz. You click on that. That's just based on how many questions you've got wrong. And if it's so many questions within a specific subject that you've gotten wrong, then it will tell you that this is your weakest subject, so you can focus more on that particular topic. Exit out of that. You can also build your own quiz. So let's say you have a topic in which you are semi-sure, when you are like not completely sure in, like, and you just want to, build that quiz. You can do that. It's a lot of questions. It's like 1,700 questions within this book. You can do a mock exam, the PTCE mock exam 1, 2, or 3. And again, it says it right here. We offer multiple mock exams for the PTCB, PTCE. Please select which one you would like. You can do all 3. You know what I'm saying? They'll shuffle the questions for you, etc. You can do your questions of the day. Each day is going to show you the streak, because I just did it. It gave me a 1-day streak, and I got it wrong. As you can see, it's lit up orange. Like a pink red color. And if I was to get it correct, it'll be green. It also goes to explanation for that. You have 1 question of the day streak, all studying. So it also gives you your stats. So these are some subjects. These are these subjects that are on the exam. Medications, federal requirements. No matter what, federal requirements will be on there. It's not as many federal requirements questions, I can't say that, but yes, it is on there. Patient safety and quality assurance. Whether you take the retail or hospital exam, that's going to be on there. These 4 specific topics will be on the exam. And I've also saw some questions in this book that I've seen on the exam when I took it. So yes, again, this goes into that it has my questions from 2021 because I went through this book and I still was answering questions because I just wanted to continue to update my knowledge on it. You have the review. These are all the questions. These are the flagged questions, which I wasn't sure about. You can flag questions, incorrect questions, and correct questions. You can go back through your incorrect questions, and again, it shows the explanation to that question. So in your settings, you can set your exam date, your subject, your organization. I didn't really have an organization, but you can set your exam date. So let's say your exam date is, oh baby, this is all the way in 2018, but let's say my exam is January 2025, 2026, sorry. Let's say it's in January 2020. Why won't let me do it? 2026. Oh my gosh. Anywho, there it is. There it is. January 4, 2026. When you go back, January, it has it on there. And I'm trying to see. It should say, there it is, 74 days to exam. So that's your stats. It shows how many days you have until your exam day. Again, this is a very helpful tool. So let's say we could do a quick 10-minute quiz. Which of the following is used to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder? The main thing you want to do is know like the loans, prolol, tamines, amphetamine, acetaminophen, like all of that type of stuff. You want to know your suffixes, prefixes, all of that. You want to know. So if you press one, I've never heard that in my life, but it'll tell you it's a stimulant medication. It's a sedative, hypnotic, which is what epsiloclone is. When you in pharmacy, you will not know most of these words, how to pronounce them. Propranolol, which is a beta blocker, you will see that a lot. Like Olols, you would automatically know that is high blood pressure. Click off of it. Submit one question. Retake the quiz because, all right, go to the next question. I don't know why I keep giving me the same one. Hold on. Here we go. I don't know why I won't go to the next. Maybe I'm not pressing the next button. Go. Did I just do a one question quiz? I think I did. Let's see. Yes, I did do a one question quiz. That's on me. So yeah, that's where I was talking about where you can do your quiz. All right. So who is required to retain the brown copy? You will need to know this of the DEA Form 22. Let's just say DEA is going to show why. Okay, you actually swipe. You press these buttons or you can swipe. Which information is contained in the inscription of a prescription? Yeah, that information is in the inscription of a prescription. Name, strength, dosage. You need all of that. During a drug recall, which of the following actions is most appropriate if the medication will not be available to reorder for a long time? That's mainly called a back order. Advise patients to continue taking. No. Contact the prescriber to discuss alternatives. For affected patients, substitute the medication for over-the-counter alternative. Wait until the medication becomes available again. No, you want to contact the prescriber. Errors related to pharmacy inventory may be reduced by putting all refill prescriptions into one basket, not having signage calling out alert medications, implementing a system to identify short-dated medications, storing stock medications and fill prescriptions in the same refrigerator. Again, what errors related to pharmacy inventory may be reduced by Let's see. All right, there we go. Implement a system to identify short dated medications. Y'all, again, it shows you high alert medications, short dated medications. It goes into detail. Didn't mean to do that. And that is why I like this book. Which of the following medications is not a Schedule 2 controlled substance? So that's basically like Ambien, and you have Ambien, you have the drugs that's locked up, that mainly the pharmacists will have a key to. You have like patches that are somewhat controlled. Patients will have to it's a certain date that patients can get it. If they try to get it earlier, it'll flag it in the system. If they don't get it within, a certain period of time when they know they're supposed to have it, it will also flag it into the system as well. How often does the temperature of a buffer area have to be documented? I believe this question does pertain to not retail, hospital, pharmacy, but you definitely want to know your stuff. A lot of this stuff I don't even know. A patient has an adverse reaction to Ozempic. Which of the following can the patient patient report to? You mainly acronyms. Yes, you will need to know some of those. Again, I took the exam back in 2018, y'all. So a lot of stuff has come about. Each of the following should not be reported to MedWatch. Again, I'm just pressing answers. And yes, which of the following statements is true regarding warfarin, which is a blood thinner? Let's see. Again, you will need to know this though. Again, I'm just pressing something. Alrighty. So if you submit the quiz, this is going to give you the correct answers, the time you took on the quiz. You average 22 seconds per question. And then you can retake the quiz if you want to. And then again, with this, it's going to, if you go back, it's going to show you your weakest subject area. And you can retake the quiz on that. So yes, this is the book. I highly suggest that you get it. Pocket Prep, PTCE Pocket Prep. If you just put Pocket Prep in your app store, it will come up. All right. Thank you, guys.